Like we in the club, fly flashy, grown classy, still turn it to dub. Saturday mornings, no walk of shame, we fresh up. 950 lounge, that's my guilty pleasure. I don't miss my favorite show, I put everything on hold. Work the baby, even the babysitter know. When 950 come on, don't bother. I'm locked in 10 to 1, no problem.
To our far left, another person who's no stranger to this microphone, this show. She's been here many times, and every time she comes here, Rodeo gets to learn a little something different.
She has the PhD, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneur, book author, soon-to-be 950 Network show host, and relationship expert, Miss Angela Lopez. What's going on?
Hey guys, I missed you guys. Miss being on the mic.
Well, you know, obviously we're finalizing.
Why you got a dirty mind for, Classic?
She knows how to handle steel.
I was hoping that's why I sit in the corner by myself.
She know how to handle a piece of steel.
Yeah.
She said she
Very well.
missed being on the mic, and I just...
And I was going to correct myself because I saw his face. I was waiting.
I should have beat him to it.
Thank you for coming here, my dear. I know you have a busy day, so I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, we're finalizing the network. Congratulations. Welcome to the 950 Network.
Thank you.
You know?
Excited.
No clap, Michelle?
Oh, okay. She ain't say DSN, so I ain't clapping.
We're going to get that mumble guy.
You can jade it. So talk about the show real quick.
It's basically going to be speaking about a little bit of everything as far as sex, tips, advice, cheating, side chicks, side dudes.
Oh,
man.
Wow.
You know, serious conversations as far as, you know, abuse.
I know it was a reality show.
Rape, a little bit of everything. Yeah, a little bit of everything. I'm going to have different guests on the show. It's a little weird when you're talking to yourself. I've tried it a couple of times after like 1,000 takes. It's a little weird. So I'm going to have different guests. I'm going to have other sexperts and other love coaches come on.
Nice.
I'm working on...
You're going to have on the show?
That's what I'm about to get to. I'm trying to get a dominatrix teacher to come on. So it's going to be interesting.
And you can use rodeo for the test patients.
Look, he's all excited. He's starting to drool already. Look at him.
Put an apple in his mouth.
He has certain weird fetishes.
Yeah, he likes shoes. Shoes in certain places.
Oh, I know people like that. They like
You're looking
that.
at one right there.
Shoes and stomach rolls. But
Lots of stomach rolls.
Lots of rolls.
Lots of rolls.
Jelly roll. Like jiggling, jelly roll.
Biscuit.
Make sure you put that on the record because the last time we was here, he was talking about how he didn't like the big women. See, now he confirming it again from the first episode.
He does like the big women.
I like all women.
Voluptuous.
Nah, you
I
like big
all
women, bro.
I don't have a preference. I like all women. I have been with all different sizes. Why are you sneezing back there, man? I'm talking. I have been with all different shapes of women. The thing is that in their minds, it's only somebody that fully popped.
It's a little thick.
Every person we saw, you was
somebody
There's nothing wrong with that.
somebody that don't need a seatbelt.
Over
Just
2
more
bills.
pushing, you know, more pushing for the
considered
pushing.
big to me.
I never,
Nah,
I never
2 bills ain't
nobody
that
with a
big.
two-
No.
You
Rodeo.
know what? I'm not gonna. Sorry. He
height.
did have somebody that was like 195.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's true.
I have the salad.
But there's nothing wrong with it. It's more cushion, more pushing. I don't like skinny dudes. That pelvic bone, when it hits your pelvic, that's bruising going on
And
there.
he knows what he's doing properly. He can
doesn't
control
matter.
You're not
that.
skinny, Justin.
We would
I
take-
am skinny.
We'll
I'm
take
skinny,
it,
bro.
but
Don't
that's
say that.
skinny.
I'm skinny.
Yeah.
He can have some weight.
And then when you're trying to sit on him or something, like your legs are like all like this, not, you know, in a comfortable position.
Yo,
Like
I'm
really
loving-
all like
I'm about to
straight.
get 25 more
easy
pounds.
Just get a chair,
I'm about to
get
eat
a
like a
chair.
savage for the rest of the
Hey,
year.
so
I'm
you
about
riding
to
a
gain 20
motorcycle?
pounds.
What was that?
I'm just saying like my legs, it'd be
But
like,
wait.
it'd be like all straight.
We feel
You
the
know,
same
when
thing
you-
about skinny women.
She's an expert.
Especially when you contract and them bones come in like that, and
That's
they
what
go
I
like
said.
this, and it goes like this. You know what
That's
that
what I
feels
just
like?
said. Right. That's what I'm
But that's how
talking
you can
about.
pull something.
Your face
muscle.
just said it all.
Pull a muscle.
I'm
Justin
serious.
is another thick lover.
I am. That's why. That's
Yes,
why
he is.
I am.
I don't know
That's
why
why I don't
y'all
deal with
I
skinny.
know
women.
he
This
is.
hurts me. This hurts right here. This
What's
hurts.
skinny? What's skinny to you though?
400.
You're skinny.
Yeah.
No, you're right on that cusp. You're on
Okay.
that
No,
cusp.
I just wanted to know.
You're on the borderline of
But he does like a little thick
I
going
do know.
on.
I
I
admit
witnessed
to that.
it myself
Yeah,
that day.
exactly.
Uh-huh.
5'2" and under.
No, 5'5" to 5'7".
5'5".
5'7" and down, I'm good. 'cause
With a
I don't
pair of
talk.
uptowns on.
He said big
And
butt with a short
sweatpants.
haircut.
He loves women with uptowns and
I
pair
do.
of sweatpants.
That's why I don't wear them here.
So,
Wow.
See, you see how
Are we
you see
learning
the mental
something this
influence that I put on
morning?
people?
Are we learning?
every time I have
influence is
Angela
beautiful.
here, I like to pick her brain. So I pulled something up for you.
Okay.
On,
New positions.
8 big relationship do's and don'ts. Because you're a
Okay.
relationship coach.
Right.
So I'm gonna offer some things, and the cast here will chime in.
Yeah.
So you ready? You ready,
I'm
Miss
ready.
Expert?
I'm ready.
Young Dr. Ruth?
I'm ready.
Okay. The first one is, do develop emotional intimacy. True or false?
It's true.
Why?
Well, when you are having sex, I mean, is it just blank? Do you not feel anything when you're having intercourse? For that,
Jessica,
don't
you
have
wanna answer
sex.
that question? You guessed.
I mean, no, I agree with her. There definitely has to be some emotional connection there. I feel
Right.
because if not, then
You see Jessica look on her face like, oh my
I was
God.
like,
Your place on mine. Your place
so
on mine.
true. Like I can't, just have sex with someone just because. Like,
That's
no,
what-
and for me especially, I'm at an age in my life that I'm not dating you just to date. Like I don't want to waste my time.
Gotta have some kind of commitment.
Been there, done that.
Now, before you came on, we took about the
Yeah.
the Kardashian thing. So, can sex just be sport? Because we know a lot of people just
It
have
can.
sex just for the sport. There's no intimacy there. It's a physical act. It's just for entertainment
Practice.
or to pass the time of day. So that's no intimacy. So and they feel it, but
Right, but there's always some type of connection. It's like having a one night stand.
Mm.
You meet the guy at the bar or the female at the bar. It's something about them that you like that you just want to go and have a one night stand with them.
Those lips on that cup.
That round derriere.
Yes, it is. And then some people have sex just because they're just a sex addict. I have a friend who constantly have sex. I'm like,
Just for
you
the
have
hell
a
of it?
different woman every day in your house
That's good. Good for him.
just to get his nut
I hope
off.
he gets monthly checks.
I hope so too.
Stay away from him. What about you, backstage? Your thoughts on develop?
He is not on my list.
She said she knew him. She didn't say she
I
deal
just
with
said
him.
stay away from him. That's all. I can't put that out there. Public service
As long as he's
announcement.
wrapping up too. Like,
Backstage, eh?
Wait, talking about the emotional connection?
Yeah, I mean, can you just have sex
Yeah,
for the
that
sport
too.
of it? At this stage of your life, you just go about the motions of just having.
Nah, it has to
Oh,
be.
the
It has
hell
to be
with it.
emotional because I mean, you get more out of that because it's always a satisfying thing when you can make her just hit that one
I feel
climax
it.
and then knock her out and go to
Ooh.
sleep and you
He
can
said
sit there
knock
like,
her out.
yes.
You gotta throw a brick
No,
at
no,
her.
no, hit the woman.
See, you pay attention to Charles. Charles like beating his women.
Look,
Charles, you crowbars.
eat this damn biscuit.
Now, what about you, Classic? Now, I have to ask you this because I know you're my
Is
brother.
alcohol involved?
Now, now, sex is not an Olympic sport, but could it be Olympic sport for you?
For the United States, Justin.
It's been known. It's been known to happen. I mean, sometimes I've had just, random one nights where you just do it for the fun of it, get your nut off, and then you keep
Gotta
it pushing.
put it in.
And then other times, you have the emotional attachment, and then it ends.
So question for the
Answer.
non-connection females with the one night stands. Do you think about them afterwards?
No.
You know you lying. You don't ever wonder if you was to bump into her You telling me you're not gonna remember anything
he
about
won't
that night?
remember.
I mean, I remember. Listen, I case in point. There's one right now that wants to go round 2 and 3. And I'm like, no.
Ding ding.
I say no. Like, I can honestly sit there and just say no because I just don't want to get involved with that. Sometimes you can see the mentality of people and just realize that you don't want to build up any more than you already have. Like, you already stepped out too far.
Sound like Mike Tyson.
And you got to bring yourself back again.
Mike
So
Tyson.
what made you sleep with her though?
I was just gonna ask.
5 Hennessy's.
That's it? Just 5? That's all it takes?
5 Hennessy's in an hour and a half. No, 5 Hennessy's in an hour and a half.
That's it? I thought.
And I wanted, and I just wanted something.
Lightweight.
I just wanted some at the time. So it was just like, it was right there. It was available.
So it was convenient.
It was very
Convenient.
He
convenient.
wanted some poom poom juice.
I mean, that's real talk.
Maybe
like,
he was thirsty and wanted some water.
you know, if you're with somebody, then it's different. But if you're a single guy, you know, you properly protect yourself and you do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, he's saran wrap.
You can, you know, have your fun till you find that one person that you feel like
Just his
selling
whole
down.
body pipe walking
It
around.
was her
saran wrap.
birthday.
Let's move on to the next one.
Go show it.
We're talking about relationship do's and don'ts with the expert, Miss Angela Lopez. Acting out of desperation, a do or a don't in a relationship.
Acted out.
Now we might say Rob acted out of desperation of anger and desperation of getting, of hurt, of feeling hurt. But acting out of desperation, do or don't.
It's both.
Okay.
It's both. And because there are some people who don't like to communicate, but are we going to be petty and, put up a tantrum just to be heard? Sure, why not? Somebody got to hear you one way or another. I've put up, tantrums plenty of times. If you don't get it in a regular conversation that we're having face to face and you're just have your mind somewhere else, I'm going to catch a tantrum. That's it.
Thank you.
And you're going to
I'm
catch
going
a
to catch a
case.
tantrum.
Thank you.
If I gotta throw something, it's gonna happen.
We've seen you in action in
Yeah.
some places.
You can't control it. You
We
cannot
can't go
control
there
it.
no more.
Nah, but I'm bad on social media. I'll blast you.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
Right.
Question for you. What do
I'm
you
guilty
mean
of
by
that.
acting out of desperation?
Just like this brother here.
I just ran into the door.
The question was, think through your decisions 1,000 times before you act on them. Acting on desperation will only yield to more desperation. So they're saying, like, let's say you're trying to keep your girl.
Yeah.
And, she's 1 foot out, but you go by the Kobe ring, or you go by, you try to, buy roses or act differently. You're changing your personality out of desperation. You're Hail Mary.
Okay, I got you. I got
So that's what
right.
this is about. What about you, Rodeo? Let me go to you first. Acting out of desperation. But is that just your norm? The bill is not due till the little yellow letter comes in the mail. That's when you pay the bill.
What is this?
Oh, they're getting serious now. They send me a pink letter.
Everybody acts out differently, when they desperate or trying to get a voice across. Me, I take the high road. I don't say nothing. I think quietness will always piss a woman off. If a man don't say nothing and she's like, and you just like,
Who are you messing with? Charo?
It's the barbecue sauce
What was
over
that?
here.
Can you do that again? What was that?
Women
She put the root on you?
the cackling, the cock-a-doodle-doo and all that. Hell yeah, when y'all arguing. And listen, it's like Charlie Brown. When a woman constantly argues, you hear that wah, 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 wah,
Right,
wah.
so-
Look. And then look, question mark. Wah, 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 wah.
Right, so what do you
A woman
think?
does not like, the woman has to have a man engage with her in conversation. That's why a woman like you saying, I look like I'm the only one talking to myself. Damn right, you are talking to yourself.
But how about when the tables are turned? How do you think you sound to us?
Ooh, I don't, because I don't say nothing. I write it out.
You write it out.
Yeah. Do I hate you? Yes or no? Well, maybe. I'll get back to you the next day. Yeah.
Let you give me a letter. I'll be like, really? I have to read this now?
My bro will tell you. He know me. I don't argue with women. I don't have the time. It's not enough aspirin for me to take to argue with a woman. I'll let a woman cuss me out. After she cuss me out, I'll be like, you need to pray to God that God don't hold you accountable for all the
Rodeo, what brother are you referring to? Me? Knowing this?
You know I don't argue with nobody. I don't argue. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy.
You just move
to
out.
argue. Huh?
You just move
Yeah,
out.
I just moved to the next room.
Hey, baby, I'm coming home.
And watch his reality TV show.
I've been home in 4 years.
Yeah, I don't have the time. And when men argue with women, a lot of time another man say, that man's acting like a you know what, because he's constantly arguing.
Well, that leads me to my next one. And we're talking about relationships, do's and don'ts. Don't get even. Now we obviously see that's
No, we always gonna get even.
Yeah.
I need
always
you to
gonna
be
get
professional.
She ain't
Angela.
I
wait
am
for the
being
question.
professional.
See what I'm saying?
You got emotional.
She ain't wait for the
I'm
question.
gonna tell you why.
So a dude. So I guess a dude then.
Right.
Oh, hell
It's
yeah.
definitely a do.
Okay.
Because then nobody's gonna learn their lesson. You can sit here and compromise and say, you know what, today we're gonna do this to try to work it out. But if you see nothing changes, get even.
In
I'm
what
gonna tell
way?
you why.
In
So
what
for the
way?
previous question,
Wait, get even
I'm-
how?
In what
I'm
way?
gonna tell you.
Even.
So if I'm trying to sit here and talk
Shoot
to
him
my
in the kneecap?
husband, right, and he's doing, not talking,
Yeah.
and we're trying to, work our issues out.
No, you're trying to work the issue out.
Right, but if he's saying, all right, baby, we're gonna sit down and
good.
talk, right,
We
and he
good.
on his Xbox, I'm gonna get even.
You gonna break it.
I opened up the window and I threw that Xbox out the window.
Oh, you
I
must.
said, laugh at that now.
You don't live in the Bronx, do you?
Oh, he learned his lesson. The
that
next
actually
time that we're gonna talk, the TV's off, the remote is not in his hand, and then he hasn't, have to go buy
He
a new
has no
Xbox.
choice.
Right.
Did you go and buy him a new Xbox?
No. Why am I gonna go buy a new Xbox?
That new Xbox is chained up
I
to
don't.
the TV now.
I don't play it.
You go with the ones and twos.
That's why she's on the end.
We on the ones and twos on
In
that.
case
Wow.
she need to throw something out, she's on the
Let me
end.
go to Jessica. Your thoughts on now? Would you go to that extreme? You might hit somebody in the head and get indicted, get arrested. How about the Xbox? She lives in the country, so she's not worried about hitting nobody. But
Hit a rat.
so
Hit a rat.
what would you do? Or don't you agree with
Oh,
You know
man.
what? For me personally, I don't get even. I just let karma handle it. For me, that's just.
Who's karma?
Man, listen, that one right there has done me good in the last 2 years. I'm not even gonna
I hate when
lie.
women always say, "You did me wrong. God's gonna get even with you." Why God gotta get even with me? Maybe God know you
Maybe
did me
God.
wrong.
Maybe God's applauding. About time, rodeo. I told you to leave 3 years ago. Sapphire Blue, get even. Now I know we
This
know
is
the
gonna be a
answer,
long answer.
but for the sake of radio,
No, you don't. You don't.
I know. That's why I asked.
It's gonna be long.
It really depends. I've been a person of many chances. Actually.
It's the even is like what weapon you use,
Let
where
her
that knife,
speak,
gun.
Kevin.
No.
Let her speak.
Let
This
her
is
talk.
gonna be long.
I'm gonna.
No,
Go ahead.
no, I've been a person of many chances. As angry as I get, I've been a woman of many chances. Actually, I never really did the get even. I think now I'm on that. Okay, really? I'm gonna get you now. In a way.
That's why you got
Yes.
that big grill in your car.
But the
that
what?
big grill in front of your car so it doesn't run over people.
Oh no, not just
Oh, you
got
mean
my
that
baby
rubber?
girl.
Yeah.
Oof.
You need no evidence.
No, I just park bad sometimes. I don't want to scuff the back of my car. But no, I understand sometimes you got to get even just to prove a point. I don't believe in getting even where it's harmful to somebody. I don't believe in getting even. Somebody's in danger. You got to
No,
get
of course
arrested,
not.
things like that. I don't believe in getting even that way. I think as far, maybe not even, but just getting your point across. I do believe you have to do that.
Okay.
I have
That's
heard,
what-
I have known, heard, and I've been experiencing women that want to get even because they, I'm not even gonna say love. I think they just lust you so much that they can't see you leaving them, or you do leave them, they can't see you with nobody else, and
So tell them to close their eyes.
Huh?
Well, tell them to close
That's why I
their
like
eyes.
dealing with
No,
blind
that's
women.
just crazy.
Blind women can't. I feel you doing something, but you can't see me.
They feel your wrist. That's
Feel
why
you.
she left.
I feel you leaving.
Let's
They
move
heard the
on.
door.
Let's move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Let's go back to our expert. We're talking about relationship do's and don'ts. Assume or blow things out of proportion in a relationship, Angela. A do or a don't.
It's a don't.
Why?
Women are good at finding out facts. So we don't ever assume or
That's
think.
why Hillary
Are
lost
you
the election.
speaking? Are you speaking for you? Or
I'm speaking
Everybody
for
else
the
does.
like 95% of women.
that's a very high. You losing
That
your
is a very-
credibility with me right now. with
Listen,
that
let's
one.
go.
Absolutely.
You know, go ask Instagram right now. All these women that are listening, how many times they've been wrong?
A lot.
Some men assume,
Let me say this to you.
unless they got a
Well,
good
we are great
sister.
And you know I love you. I'm not going to debate you. You don't have
I
enough
will.
time. But
Debate.
thank you, Bobby. That's for you next one. The next step. I'll let you do that. But no. But I'm saying women play the game better than men. Okay.
Yes, they do.
And it's just called like it is. A woman can feed you. Look, I won't use Kardashians as an example, but women can take care of you, feed you, take care of you physically. Come home one day and nothing but hangers in the closet because she done left.
Right.
A man will give it all. We'll make an argument over toilet paper just to get out the house and do what
Right.
we do. So what I'm saying is to say that we don't blow things out of proportion, women does is completely false because you guys already have a game plan in place. You don't have to blow it out of proportion. You know what you're going to do.
Exactly. We don't have to blow it out of proportion because we do have our plan.
And women lie better than men too. Cause women be like saying, how can I be so tight? And you saying I'm cheating.
We don't lie. We use your lies against
Lord.
you. That's all it is.
But women
So what you
lie
gotta
better
do
than
is
men.
this. No,
Women
But
do
we're not
lie
lying.
better
We're
than
using
men.
your own lies.
There's
So
a rule
technically,
to
they're
this.
not our lies.
You just gotta remember everything you say now. So every lie you tell them, just go back and
Record
memorize
it.
it.
But you
Record
don't.
it.
But you don't have
Hold
that
on,
problem
let me
because
play
you
it
don't
back.
talk.
Or
So you
just
should be
honest.
alright.
Or you just tell them exactly how it is, and just say, "This is what I do. This is how I
Put
do
everything
it."
in writing.
Women
And then
are-
they get mad at you, and then they say, "Leave
Don't
me
you-
alone." And I say, "Okay, no
You
problem."
ever heard a comment of somebody saying, "Oh, you manipulate me, but I got it from you." You ever heard that comment? Somebody say, "You
Yeah, a lot of
better,
people
I
say
got
that.
it." Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
That's what they tell you, Rodeo?
No, that's why I moved to the next room.
Just for what
My
about
lock
you?
is on the door. Don't.
Men
Now,
lie
now.
just as well as men lie just as good as females. The reason why men lie just as good as females
No, they don't.
is because you guys already have chicks lined up. If men didn't lie as good, chicks wouldn't be fighting over men.
Church.
It's just because there's more of us out here.
Chicks wouldn't be fighting over men. Chicks wouldn't be feeling some type of way. Chicks would easily say okay and walk away with no problem. But men are so good with lying because you guys know exactly what to do to draw a woman out emotionally. If you guys didn't, half of the things that go on between two females would not be going on. You guys are good liars.
You agree with that, Jessica? You laugh.
You want to?
That's a yes.
You want to
That's a yes.
pause?
I agree with every single thing that she said because it's true. I mean, especially the emotional part. Like that's the worst. That is the absolute worst. The emotional everything is like because we are emotional creatures. That's women. You know what I'm saying? So
We're not talking about like, okay, you was at this spot
Right.
at 8 o'clock, but you said you was going over here. See, we're only looking at
You a
that little
detective.
quick. I'm a great detective.
you have to be.
I will find.
She a
Let me tell you
detective.
something. Here's a story. I received a gift one day in my life, right?
She go
for
looking for
Valentine's
the
Day,
man.
right? The guy sends me the gift with another woman's name on it, the card and everything,
There
right?
was a mistake by the store.
And he negative, and she got my gift and all types of stuff, right? So he's like, oh, this and the third.
Was
give
her
me the
gift
whole.
better?
Listen, I don't even know what my gift was, but it was something good.
Probably
She
the
didn't
same
want to
thing.
return it, right? No, because he was tight that I didn't really get the gift that I should have gotten. She didn't.
Your-
Whatever.
your
She's
gift-
a woman.
your
I
gift was the
respect
better
her
gift.
to keep the gift, right?
She was the number one.
So he's lying, right? So all I did was I already knew the girl's first name. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really good. I got her last name, her state, where she's from. Because who was this?
Did you
woman?
go to the house?
Well, females are great detective. Why would I do that?
Maybe
I
it
make
was
too
his
much money
sister.
for that. No, it wasn't. He lied though and tried to pull his sister's
Like
stuff.
the song,
okay.
no,
But I'm just saying,
was his
females
mama?
are great detectives. All you gotta do is give us a name. A female want to know who the
And we
female
figure
is.
the rest
Exactly.
out.
But you guys are great liars.
No, his
No.
mistake was he should have went to
No,
two separate stores.
A guy's not
You
a
guys are
great
great
liar.
liars.
A guy could be a great manipulator, but he's not a liar.
Right. What? No. They do both.
No.
They lie and yes, they manipulate.
Yes,
Let me tell you
we
why.
lie and manipulate very
No,
well.
Let me tell you why.
A man,
The new
a man is a
generation-
good manipulator. He's not a good liar.
It's
He's
called a pimp.
manipulate.
It's called the pimp.
That too, but a
That's
man's
called
a
the pimp.
good
It is.
manipulator.
What I
a man,
noticed-
if a man can
Look at a cup of
manipulate a
coffee with you,
woman.
baby.
A man can say, "Yo, go out on the roof, jump down 2 flights, and you still be all right." And you know what? Some women with
I'm going to do
That's
my
That's
part.
still a lie.
it's no, it's
No,
a
she might
manipulator.
be all right.
You manipulate her to do it.
Manipulation and lying is the same.
Manipulation.
She's jumping
It's not
because
lying.
she's jumping because she believes
Believes
something
in
that
that
you've been
man.
telling
And
her.
manipulator
She
is
believes
not a
of her
liar.
safety because of what you've been telling her.
That's a very loyal woman right
It's
there.
not a liar.
Babe, we're going to go. She's going to take over Stone Mountain.
But
Come
the-
on, let's
but the
go.
new
Women need to
generation is
understand
so
that.
different now.
But women need to understand. a
The new
manipulator is not a
generation,
liar.
you can tell. Let me tell you something.
Don't put your hands
In my
up.
past, I've experienced where I was in a relationship.
You threw
okay,
Xbox
and
out
great
the window.
detective work. Okay.
You found
I
it,
will
though.
call.
He's right
I
there.
will call the
Xbox out
girl.
window.
Hey, this is such and such girl. No. He told me you crazy. You a stalker. You do this. You a hacker. You do this. And guess what? They believe it.
Right.
No
Absolutely.
matter what, you can have proof or whatever. You can show them and everything. You could be like,
Absolutely.
look, come to my house. Look who opens the door. This ain't his house. He may stay here at times.
Angela, I
But-
think you're putting this too personal.
No, I'm not putting. It's just a perfect
that's a
example.
real story.
That's sitting next to
Hold on.
Simone.
It's a perfect example.
Hey,
That's real life right there.
But
hey,
All right, we got one more. I got one more.
it's a real story though. Because
right, but this is the difference.
Great.
But
All
Tell
types
me,
of stuff.
tell me,
Shot chicks.
are you? I'm like a light switch. I know how to turn my
You know
emotions
you are.
on and off.
You're a candle.
On and off. Oh, you want to cheat on me? All right, bye. But guess what? It actually hurts the guys more because guys are actually more emotionally attached
Right.
to women.
Yeah, who
they may
gonna-
not admit it,
Nah, that's true.
but they are.
Because who's gonna wash my clothes now?
You see? You're absolutely right. Who's gonna wash your clothes?
God forbid. To the laundry man.
Right.
To Sue Ellen.
And you
Right.
think she's not there, like, damn,
Exactly.
she's not there.
Now who do I
Uh-huh.
Who do I use?
That's gonna be
Where do these quotas go?
Escape. Who do I?
I got one more. I got one more before we get. Basket, I know you held on for commercial. But I got one more. Okay, Miss Expert.
You sure you want to give this last question?
Yeah, I'm gonna get this last one. Okay, the last one we're gonna go with is plan a life together in a relationship. Do or don't. This should be an easy one.
Yeah, why not? Some people do.
Okay,
Some-
I'm gonna give you a
it
scenario.
works.
I'm gonna give you a
Okay.
scenario. You just meet this girl. Okay, I just meet Jessica, and I'm like, wow, I seen Jessica on TV and all that, and but I meet her for who I am.
You lusting over.
Possibly. So we have a 3-month whirlwind. Should I be already planning that life together? Should I be thinking?
No,
long
see,
term?
there's a time frame.
Well, what's the time frame?
I'm gonna say about like 6 months to a year.
Is that for everybody,
through.
or that
I think it should be for everybody.
So what
it's
about
either
people who
you
just
make it or
get-
break it in that year.
What about the people who just get married at first sight, where it's
did
just
But they didn't plan anything. They just jumped right into it.
Why you look at me? No. It was a week later. No.
that was for television purposes.
No.
But what I'm saying is that so you say it's a 6-month rule. You should have a 6-month.
Right, the
window.
people that just get married within like a week or two, they didn't plan it. They just go with the flow.
It's a lust.
They're not planning anything.
Maybe
They're
you need to
just
stay in the
going
country.
with it. That's all it is.
Okay. What about you backstage? Should you plan life together faster than 6 months? As Angela?
No.
Really?
No.
Rodeo?
She had good batter.
You did get
Her
married
cookies,
because
she made terrific cookies.
you did get married because the license was expiring. So I don't know that.
You know what? And to this day, I've still. But you learn.
It was
from
on
your
my birthday.
mistakes.
I can't forget your wedding anniversary.
It's so easy to remember the anniversary.
What about you, Classic?
I don't know. It depends on the person.
Depends on-
Yeah, it depends on the
And the
person. If it's-
alcohol?
Yeah. the alcohol.
You got married in 8 months and still together.
I mean, I've seen people
Well,
do
she's
that.
over
though.
6 months.
6 months to
I'm
a
not
year.
saying marriage, but you could kind of, after 3 months, start saying, all right, I can see myself
Yeah,
with this person. You could start talking about values, if you're looking to have kids, so forth and so on, within the
Right.
first 3 months. You can do that. I see
The
my
audience
peanut-
is
I see my
booing you.
peanut gallery doesn't like it. but I
The other Simmons in the room has spoken.
I see.
We need longer than that.
Lean walking in that sapphire.
Yeah,
Why?
man. Screw that love crap.
You need to know. You need to know
I'm emotional.
his credit rating.
Listen, marriage. Listen.
Say it, baby. Say it.
You
Come on.
can't. You can't anymore. Why? Not because people lie. It's because you need a good 2 years, 3 years to really see what's going on. Get rid of the lusting in the bedroom. Get rid of that.
3
Don't go out
years?
as
I
much.
thought she said he had to
No,
have
marriage,
a good
I get.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
It
to
took me like
plan-
11 years.
Listen,
I'm not
it took
complaining.
me
get
4
rid of
years
all
and it
of
still ain't
those-
work out. So I don't know what
you
you're
all
gonna
the
say.
little things that you like and focus on the stuff that you don't like about the
It could be
individual.
4
Right.
hours.
Then you worry about that.
To get married, no, it's definitely going to be
do
a
it.
long time.
Don't get suckered into it 3 months, 4 months. So what? You see the person every day. You sleep with them
And
every
also-
day. You hang out every day. So what? Because that's not going to be the reality when you get married. You're
Me
gonna
and
hate each
Backstage
other.
have a friend that said he wouldn't get serious with a girl until she moved him into his mama house because she needs him to cook like his mom.
Stop it.
I ain't lie to you not.
Yeah, no, that-
I watched
that
this
is
to the
true.
show this morning.
That
Yeah.
is true.
But
He
you
said,
know,
no, you can't get with me unless you live with my mama for a year and learn how to cook like my
a
mom.
lot of people fall in love with getting married, but once they marry, they look in the mirror and go, "What
Right.
the hell
It's
I
like,
just do?"
what?
Yep.
Why
I don't
did
think there's
do
nothing
that?
wrong with planning after 6 months to a year. Planning is just planning. It's
The
not
wedding
written
is-
on stone.
The wedding is the best part of marriage because once that's over, once the party's over, it all goes
That's
downhill
it.
anyway.
That
that's
night,
correct.
that night of sex, like that's it. That's it.
That is 100% correct.
That's it.
After the wedding.
A week,
Then
a
you
week
guys
later.
are fighting while you're planning the wedding. I saw my mom fight. I was like, oh my God, they're not even going to get married. This is crazy. I swear, the pastor said, is she ready? I was like,
You put all
yeah,
that.
she can marry him. I like him. She can marry him.
If
I
you-
mean,
Listen, we know
marriage is
we
overrated
know your
now.
grandmother.
It is.
She's coming at the
Yeah.
shotgun. Click,
Too much,
click.
too much is going on.
All that money they put in, you going to do.
Exactly.
Y'all
Nah, the
just
best
going to
way,
be married.
No.
the best way to any of this stuff is just when y'all move into each other, you get to really know who's who, and you see you see all those little idiosyncrasies, and you be like, nah, that's okay.
Well,
Gotta catch up.
we got to wrap this segment up. And it's always a pleasure with you.
Thank you.
You always got to see here. Anytime you drive by this great state,
Just don't throw nothing at us.
just jump in and stop and you just don't know.
Don't get me upset.
I don't have an next time, so.
Lesson
But
learned.
real quick,
Find you.
we got a show. Talk about the one. Where can people reach out to you? Want to be a guest on your new show?
You can follow me on Instagram, owlbyenvy. Hit me up on the DM. Email me, owlbyenvy@gmail.com. Let me know your stories. Let me know your suggestions. Any type of advice you want, let me know, and we'll bring you on.